Hey guys, welcome back to AZ Trading. In this video we'll be looking at a forex pair, the Euro-Yen, as opposed to the Nasdaq 100. However, the pattern we're looking for is always the same, which is the RMR pattern. So when you've got a range, we look for a raid, a market shift, and then the return, and then we participate on that return. Okay, so you can pause the video, look at these annotations, see if you can match them up with the chart, because right now the chart looks very messy, you don't know what's going on, but once we break it down it'll be very clear. Okay, so let's start with the raid. So first off, we have to find where the liquidity rests. So we've got relative equal highs up here, so we're going to put that there, and we've got relative equal lows down here. So we're going to put a line there. So once it reached the equal lows, we call that a raid. Next thing we look for after the raid is the market structure shift. So it has to break the previous swing high right there. So it broke the high there. So we'll bring the market structure shift right there. Next thing we look for is the return. So return, it can return into a gap or an order block. So let's do the blue one. The blue one is my gap. So let's go into a 1 minute chart. So our return area is just this gap right there, over here. And if you're returning to an order block, that would be right in there as well. And if you're not using either of those and you're using a fib just to find a discounted price, then anywhere under that 50% level would be an okay area to long. So that's where we return to, and that's where we participate our long, and then we find our objectives. So you can have as many objectives as you like, but for me, I had a partial at this gap over here. So around there I took a partial off, and at the equal highs I took everything off there. Of course, you can take partials at different swings, such as this high you can take something off, this high you can take something off, but that just depends on your own framework. Okay, I have some screenshots here to show that this is not just hindsight. So first screenshot, we have the raid here, the market shift, and we've got the return. So that's where I've placed an order. Next thing you know, it runs and it reached the first partial. Just put a note here because when I was trading on this TradingView website, I just misclicked the executions, but you have the buy there within the gap, and you have your sell orders over here. And then if I had a final partial, I'd take everything off at the end. Okay, so back to the screenshot, that's where the partial was, and final screenshot, taking everything off at the final objective. And you can see my account history here. Everything's there. Okay, so this was about 45 pip move, and just see how much drawdown we had to endure. We only had to endure maybe a 2-3 pip drawdown, but that doesn't mean we use a 2-3 pip stop loss. We have a 10 pip stop loss, because a 1 or 2 pip stop loss is just not realistic, and the spread in a live account is just going to get you stopped out. But yeah, this was a very clean RMR example. So not only does it work in indices, but also in forex pairs as well. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment, and as always, take care. Peace.